This episode is sponsored by my Patreon page. Hello there. If you're enjoying my content, please take a moment to consider subscribing to my Patreon. Your generosity is very much appreciated and helps me to continue making content. As a way of saying thanks, Patreon subscribers get access to perks such as early access to episodes before they premiere on YouTube, exclusive content, the ability to vote and help decide on future content, access to my new Discord community, your name in the thank you section in every video, and more. Thanks again to everyone for your awesome support. Take care and enjoy the video.
Hiya and welcome back to Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode we're continuing catching Pokemon in the Safari Zone. We finished clearing out all the areas that could be accessed in the early pre-Elite Four Safari Zone, and now we can finally move on to the areas that opened up after we became champion. Now those areas will be filled with Johto Pokemon that usually weren't available in the Generation 3 games Ruby and Sapphire. So once Emerald came out, it offered access to a lot of these Generation 2 Pokemon that were inaccessible early on. So let's see how far. I believe this... Yep, the Safari Zone's expansion project is finished now. I hope you will enjoy the new area. Now there are lots of Pokemon. The Pokemon around here seem to be from somewhere other than Hoenn. That's right, mister. As I was saying, the Pokemon from around here, a lot of Pokemon from the Johto region, I believe it's like 15 or 20 in total. Pokemon in this area are all new to me. I'm allowed to catch these rare Pokemon too. Cool. Since we found water, let's start with some fishing. Have to keep in mind that fishing is a minigame, so let's register the Super Rod so it's easier to use it. Let's see if we can get lucky and catch something new right on our first attempt. And we get Goldeen. Nothing to write home about. I'm trying to remember how many water Pokemon are added. It might be none at all, but I haven't checked. Well, the good thing about this is I'm not using up any steps, so it doesn't hurt me to check the water and make sure. Okay, 3 Goldeen in a row. Probably a sign that there's nothing in the waters, but may as well be absolutely thorough about this, since ideally getting the water Pokemon out of the way early will give us a nice... a little bit of a time advantage, because I imagine some of the rare Pokemon to encounter on the land will take a little bit of time. There we go. Remoraid. Now, how do we want to go about this? I think I'm gonna go near and throw a Safari Ball. Are we going to be lucky? No. And it fled. But now I know there's definitely some water Pokemon I need to capture. So I guess I'll start out with those. I'm not going to be super pressed about it, so if I can get a Remoraid, that will be enough to satisfy me on this. because I can evolve Remoraid into Octillery, which I'm going to assume Octillery is a rare spawn that can possibly be caught in the water here. Octillery is a decent Pokemon, but because it's so slow, it doesn't get a lot of play compared to other water types. I always figured it could benefit from some kind of boost. It doesn't need a boost as desperately as some other Pokemon, but we got our Remoraid. Our Remoraid uses its abdominal muscles to force... well, let me start over. Remoraid, the Jet Pokemon. A Remoraid uses its abdominal muscles to forcefully expel swallow water, then shoots down flying prey. When evolution approaches, it travels down rivers. Alrighty, we've got Remoraid. I'm thinking that might be the only thing of concern. Trying to think of Johto water Pokemon. There's Chinchou, which I believe we've already captured. Remoraid. Horsey evolves into Kingdra, but I wonder, did we? I think we've already caught Horsey. Let's check out the Pokedex and make sure. I think Horsey was pre-Elite Four. Okay, no. Area is... okay, that's Route 128, I think, maybe it's... or Route... I think that's Route 128, either way. So... I don't have to worry about catching Horsey here. Okay, what else is there? Trying to think of water Pokemon. And Johto. Come on, we got this. Okay. Another Remoraid. Kinda don't want to waste any balls on duplicates here, so... Remoraid might be the only thing. Oh, that's... Okay, I'm going to make an assumption that I've got everything. I can always come back to the water. Spinarak. I'm sure that's going to be our common encounter, so I'm not going to be so worried about that. I think that Pokemon like Gligar and Aipom are going to be rare. Stantler. Let's go. Big risk. Because Stantler has a bit of a lower catch rate. Ooh, that was close. didn't flee. Let's see if we got it. There we go. Stantler is one of those normal type Pokemon that's pretty strong when you catch it early on in the game, but kind of falls off towards the latter half of the game in strength. Stantler, the bighorn Pokemon. Stantler's magnificent antlers were once traded at high prices as works of art. As a result, this Pokemon was hunted close to extinction. Got Stantler. We've already got 2 Pokemon. Mareep! And knew Mareep was here. Let's see if we can catch it. Mareep is one of those signature Pokemon. When you think of the Johto Pokedex, it's one of the first things that comes to mind. Electric-type sheep is a pretty cool design concept. Go near. It has 3 evolutionary stages, so it does get pretty powerful. Let's see if we can get Mareep. Try a Spinarak. Let's just throw a ball here. Nice. Spinarak again, in that tradition of early route bug Pokemon that are generally weak. Spinarak, the string spit Pokemon. The web it spins can be considered its second nervous system. It is said that a Spinarak determines its prey by the tiny vibrations it feels through the web. Okay. This run has already been very fruitful. Let's see just how far we can go. Ooh, Aipom. Pretty sure this is one of the rare encounters, so it would be very awesome to catch this one right off the bat. Are we going to be so lucky? No. Will we get a second chance? Will that be lucky? No. Going to get a third chance. That in itself is kinda lucky. And even luckier, we caught Aipom. Alright. Aipom, the long-tail Pokemon. Its tail ends with a dexterous hand-like appendage. However, because it uses the tail so much, Aipom's real hands have become rather clumsy. Well, that makes sense. Aipom's a unique little monkey design. Sunkern, the weakest Pokemon of all. This is probably one of those Pokemon quite near to the top of the list of Pokemon that desperately needs some kind of improvement to be useful. Sunkern and Sunflora. Sunkern, the seed Pokemon. Sunkern try to minimize movement to conserve the nutrients they have stored in their bodies for evolution. They will not eat, subsisting only on morning dew. I think Gligar is the other rare encounter. So if we manage to capture that, I think all that will be left is the sort of medium rarity encounters. And we got Mareep. Mareep, the wool Pokemon. Its fluffy wool rubs together and builds a static charge. The more energy is charged, the more brightly the light bulb at the tip of its tail glows. It's going to be a task evolving so many of these Pokemon. Now there are two areas that opened up. This is the southern area, and then there's a northern area. I believe they both house different Pokemon, so maybe I've caught everything available in the southern area or close to it. Then I can go to the northern area and hopefully clear that out. Let's see how lucky. I should probably go ahead and check the encounters. Maybe I'll do that. I feel like I might have encountered and caught everything that's available here. Oh, there we go. Okay, Gligar, how are we gonna do this? I feel like approaching is the optimal strategy. Okay, at least we've confirmed that Gligar is here. So the big challenge will be catching Gligar. I'm down with that. Gligar is a great Pokemon. I'd say it's probably in the running for one of the top Pokemon designs introduced in Generation 2. And then it got that evolution in Generation 4 into Gliscor, and became quite the powerful monster in its own right. Glad that it did. Oops. I'm not trying to catch Spinarak. Okay. Sunkern. No. Let's see if I can catch Gligar before I run out of steps. do still try to do some conservation. We want to maximize our encounters. Sunkern, Spinarak. Let's see Gligar again. No luck. Another Stantler. Come on. Gligar would be the capstone, and I'm thinking with the encounters that I've had so far, it's pretty safe to assume that Gligar is the last thing I need to catch in this area. So if I can get Gligar, that means I'll have cleared out this area. Assuming there's nothing else in the water, I'll have cleared out this area in one episode. Then I can clear out the other area in another episode. I tried to keep these Safari Zone episodes relatively short. Under 40 minutes. Aiming for 30 and 25 to 30 as the golden length. Because these episodes are so intensely focused on hunting down the Pokemon and catching in the Safari Zone style, which is so hit or miss. I'm wondering if I might have to do something. Maybe it will be necessary to use the Pokeblock feeder to attract Gligar. That might be the case. Because I assume its encounter rate is supposed to be about the same as Heracross and Pinsir, but oh, so I hadn't cleared this out entirely. We have Hoot. This is should be a easy catch. See if we're lucky. Nope. Okay, now I know it's Gligar and Hoot at the very least. Well, I haven't cleared this out in one go, which I thought might be the case. But Hoot being this rare, is it because it's daytime, or is it just that rare? These are things I have to check. I know there is, since there's a clock in this game, it does have day and night cycles, it's just that the sun doesn't change. so there's no way to tell when it's nighttime versus daytime, other than having memorized what times the game shifts over to the different time zone, different times of day. So Baby Gligar actually has a even lower encounter rate than Heracross and Pinsir. I don't think that's the case, but you never know. Second Gligar encounter would be very nice before running out of steps here, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think this is definitely going to be a case to come back and use the Pokeblock feeder. It will hopefully make encounters with rare Pokemon more likely, and that will give me a chance to catch Hoot and Gligar. Which I think are the last encounters here. At this rate, I think I've run into everything that can be run into in the grass. With Hoot being the outlier. It's possible that Ladybug is in the northern area. Because I don't think Ladybug has been catchable so far in Emerald. Yeah, I don't remember seeing it during the playthrough. Okay. It's gonna be sloppy and let the steps start to run out. And then we will come back and try to get Gligar and Hoot. And if we manage to catch them very quickly, then we can head right up to the north and start clearing that area out. And I think I will have stuck to my goal of not having too many Safari Zone episodes. Just enough to show off the capturing of everything, particularly the rare encounters. Then we can get back to preparing for the... Oh! Okay, there's Snubble. So that just shows I'm really not done with this area. I think that might actually be the last thing. I keep saying that and being wrong, but I think that might be the last thing. So Snubble, Hoot, and Gligar. Yep, that's right. Pulling out a map of Pokemon available would have been handy, but I'll remember to do that between episodes. Should have a whole lot of steps since it took. Okay, we get a second chance at Snubble. I'm gonna stick to the creeping near and throwing Safari Balls. Okay, we got Snubble. Snubble, the fairy Pokemon. By baring its fangs and making a scary face, it sends smaller Pokemon scurrying in terror. The Snubble does seem a little sad at making its foes flee. Now we're back to where we were before. Hoot and Liger. Two goals in next video. Well, yeah, 2 goals in this area before heading to the northern area. As I am this deep into playing through the Safari Zone, I kinda get to thinking that maybe it is something that should be or is missed in the newer games. But the thing about the Safari Zone is the fact that it only works because of the random encounters. And since encounters are no longer random in the modern games, you can't really have a Safari Zone, can you? Well, that's it for the Safari Zone, for this run, and for this episode. So with that, thank you so much for watching. Please like and comment and subscribe. Still just a stone's throw away from 500 subscribers, so if you're enjoying the content, I'd very much appreciate the subscription, and I will see you all in the next episode. Until then, take care.